Hey friends, I'm here. Thanks for joining me. Another live stream here at Fezzelwig's Forum. Hopefully the sound is okay. I'm doing something weird's happening with my phone where I can't really check the sound for some reason. So I'm gonna try to mess with it a little bit real quick. Yeah, see, it's weird, man. It's not updating. So it could be that I have some feature gone awry. Uh, let me know if everything looks good on your end if you're out there. It looks like we have 3 viewers on there now. All right. All right. I see it. It looks like it's doing all right. For some reason, my phone's lagged out. So we're gonna close that because I see the live feed. The live feed looks fine. See, it's still messing up. It's still not right on the phone. So maybe if I try to open up a fresh window here. But anyway, the plan is we're going to go to Bastion of Thunder. There we go. That's the way it's supposed to look. So we're going to Bastion of Thunder. We're just going to do dailies because on Friday it's just sort of a seat of my pants kind of a stream. It's just mostly to remind people about Saturday. What's up, Sun Eater? How you doing? Every time I see the name Sun Eater, I think of something from my childhood. Not childhood so much as like from my teen years. And we were kind of like messed up teens. So the name kind of makes me laugh a little bit. Uh, okay, I'm seeing that I'm going to have to do a little flip here. And hopefully I get the right thing to work. And of course it's not working the way I want it to. Okay, let me see, maybe it'll get fixed. Oh, my tavern is all messed up. Let me try it again. All right, I fixed it. Yes. The name of a song, one of your favorite deathcore metal bands. Okay, interesting. Uh, I would not have thought deathcore metal, but it does sound kind of dark. Sun Eater, you know. Um, Man, trying to have uh, what's it called? My my setup, but at the same time have all this space just for the chat overlay is very much a pain in the ass. I gotta tell you. So I gotta rearrange everything a little bit. There we go. Because like, if you could see me with the mouse, it's like this whole corner is eaten up by a chat overlay. And the funny thing is, you guys can't see it, but I can see it, and it lets me read your chat in the game. So Sasklal is supposed to be joining us. I probably always say his name wrong. But hopefully he'll show up. If he doesn't, that's okay. I let him know that we were streaming. And like I said, we're just going to do something simple. We're just going to Thunder, Bastion of Thunder, because I wanted to talk about Saturday. Saturday should be good. Should be fun. We're going to if you see me like pause randomly when I'm on a thought or sentence and I just smile like I've got something messed up cooking, it's because I do. It's there's always something messed up in my head going on, and then I start thinking I shouldn't say that. I should not say that out loud, not on the stream. Pumped about the double bonus. Yes, I am. In fact, I'm actually considering taking a couple of days off to take advantage of this bonus, because it could be some fun, you know. Maybe I could play Fez a little bit and get him up another level. But honestly, playing Fez isn't worth it pretty much, because even if I kill things that are his level, he only gets like a 0.115 of XP. Maybe it would be 0.22, 8 or 9 or something of XP now. He just doesn't get a whole lot of XP. And I've heard that, yeah, you got to do quests, but, there's only so many quests you can find at that level. I'm not comfortable going to the level 95 plus zone when I'm only 94. I was over there the other day, and a couple of mobs kindly handed me my ass, so it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun, so I just, I believe I gated before I actually died. Yeah, I mean, that would be cool. Of course, the lessons only last for 30 minutes. So if I'm going to do that, I'm going to, try to get my 30 minutes worth. But yeah, tomorrow we stream. We're probably going to have like a level 60-ish group, because everybody's getting there. Everybody's up close to 60 now, I believe. Let's look at the guild. We could look at the guild to find that out. Rank, okay, yeah, 60. Somber is the leader of the guild officially, and they're level 60. So yeah, the group tomorrow is going to be level 60-ish. So if you got a level 60 and you want to join the live stream tomorrow on Front of Eye, you are welcome, as long as we got room. Obviously we've only got 6 slots. Now I gotta find out where to go to kill these guys. Brand Kriegers. I'm not sure where the hell those things are. Those are the Jords. Jords. Such a dumb name. Oh my, I have so many skills. Need a guide. Yeah. My guildie is like, I've got so many skills. Don't know where to begin. I need a guide. That's like, I get it. I'd say the Berserker is kind of something where you kind of need a guide. It's pretty difficult. Kriegers. Are the Kriegers here with the blues? I don't think they are. Um, I don't know if that's where they're at. I don't think it's where the Jords are. I think it's over here. But I could be wrong. Please, if you know for sure, leave a comment. Bran, yes, Bran Kriegers, Bran Militus. Here's the brands. Yes, the raisin brands. Let's see. Oh, nice. I already have assist key for 10 gen on this cleric. So this is going to be just awful because I have a cleric, a player character cleric in this group. So I just feel like this is going to be completely terrible. And I'm going to die. Because, yeah. Player character cleric suck now. And it's even worse that I'm playing her. So seen a lower level tune online yesterday. Believe guild was Chamber of Chaos. Yes, that is us. As you can see here on our tag, Chamber of Chaos. Yeah, we're taking anybody. I don't care what level they are. I don't care if they're playing an ogre, a gnome. I love gnomes. I don't know why like half of my guildies and my viewers like to give gnomes crap. I mean, I know why, because I mean it's people think it's funny, but I love gnomes. And it gets to me sometimes. The MMO hippie, no more gnomes. No, shut up, MMO hippie. I'm gonna start making nothing but gnomes because of you guys. Just to, if they bother you that much, then I'm gonna make that many more gnomes. And I'm gonna make sure that they smear their gnomish goo all over you. You are gonna have so much gnomish goo, you're not gonna know what to do with yourself. You're gonna absolutely hate yourself. You'll just be completely covered in mystical gnomish goo. So anyway, let me move my cleric up. Hopefully my cleric can do a little fighting. Ooh, I need to make sure that they have using their distillate of clarity. I failed. I forgot to give them some sort of brain crack. So that sucks. But they have potions, so that's fine. And our buddy's not here yet, so I'm gonna just greed loot everything until they show up. Did I say that in guild or group? Ah, I meant to say that in group. Man. I hate when I do stupidity. I do it way too much. Yeah, no, yeah. I didn't think you did mean anything. I was just bringing it up. Because yeah, there's people that do say stupid stuff about gnomes. I'm hoping to eventually break them of that terrible, terrible habit. It's very, very naughty. But yeah, I had a weird day, guys. I don't know if I should talk about it or not. I guess just in short, you know, I won't get into it too much. I tried to help someone. I was helping out a friend by transporting a family member to and from a hospital. Well, sort of a hospital, like, you know, for transporting them for surgery. And they needed a lot of help. It's not something I usually do. And it's like, I really don't like people counting on me for anything. I'm not responsible. I'm not good with that stuff. And I don't know why people think I am good at that stuff. I suck at just about everything I do. Yeah, oh, thanks. Thank you, Sun Eater. Yeah, I was shocked to see that number. 600 subs. I think we're still at 600 too, which is even more shocking. Yeah, I'm currently at 601. So at any moment, like 2 people could just unsubscribe, which who knows, they might after seeing this stream. And I'll be back down to, you know, $5.99. So I try not to make a big deal out of it. I don't know why the count fluctuates the way it does. I don't know if like random counts get deleted, if people just randomly unsubscribe. I actually have a thought about what if people instinctively hit the subscribe button every time they watch a video where someone says please like and subscribe. And if they've already subscribed, hitting the subscribe button would automatically unsubscribe. So, do I have to be specific and say subscribe if you haven't already subscribed? I like to think that people will just do it if they haven't yet. But I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I was helping out someone by transporting a family member, and I was terrified. I was thinking, oh, you know, this is going to be very difficult, and it's going to be awkward, and I'm going to be really uncomfortable, and everything. Of course, you know, I'm selfish. I'm thinking more about myself than anything. It's so stupid, I know. But, you know, the passenger was as cooperative as they could be, and everything went well. And, you know, I was pretty glad that I managed to get through it and help out a friend. If it wasn't a friend that asked, I wouldn't have done it, you know? Just because I'm always afraid to do anything for strangers, because I feel like they always expect so much. You have to confirm it if you click unsubscribe. Well, that's good, but maybe they confirm it anyway. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, what if someone gets salty or angry for hearing me say that every time? I don't know. That's weird. I mean, I can be a bristly person just like the rest of them. And hearing someone say, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, it doesn't impact me negatively at all, even if I've subscribed. I'm like, yeah, way to go. You got to get them donuts, you know? And maybe that's just because I'm sympathetic. I understand, especially doing it myself. But who knows? Maybe other folks are different. I'm trying to read your name and I might butcher it, so I apologize if I do. Raf indeed, man. I think you have some type of social anxiety, and someone with the same medication helped me a lot. Give a check with your doctor if possible. Damn it! I feel seen. Stop being insightful, please. No one likes an insightful audience. It's probable. I know I have a lot of anxiety. I don't think I try to hide it really as much as possible, because who wants to be overly obvious? No, I know you didn't mean any bad by it. I know. I just so half of my statement is me trying to be funny. The other half is me being like, I really feel seen. Dang it. I think sometimes I might overplay my anxiety, just because what's funnier than someone with anxiety? And then other times it's just me really being anxious, and it's probably going to be hard to tell, which is which. Oh, cool. They're here. Awesome. They made it. All right. So now I'm gonna have to start sharing loot. Oh darn! Just kidding. I don't care. Sometimes I keep looting it by mistake. But this is another one of our guildies, and I think they said that they're kind of newish. I don't know. I have a really difficult time with names. I only remember like Philip well because he was like one of our first viewers, and he's already done so much. Like he's the first one to start talking and saying stuff. So of course, ooh, there's a Brand Krieger. I need him. And but yeah, sometimes I forget some of the others. Like I also know Grando just because he's a big old troll. But sometimes I won't be able to pick out his voice out of others, or I might forget what character he has. Although I think Grando's the paladin, right? In our guild. I forget. Anyway, yeah, no, I'm not worried really. No, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you chiming in. Hey, especially if you're someone with anxiety, I know how difficult that could be. Again, I watch other people sometimes, and I don't always say anything. I just watch quietly a lot because I'm like, they don't need my 2 cents. I have nothing important to contribute, and maybe they would like to hear from me. I have no idea. But a lot of times it's just me sitting there like, yeah, they don't want to be bothered. Like, especially I've gone to a couple of like smaller conventions, right? And I saw a celebrity that I was like, oh man, I actually know who they are and the character they played and stuff. I wouldn't mind saying hey and maybe getting them to sign something, but I'm like, nah, they don't want me bothering them. I should just shut up and go away. Hey Corbin, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for showing up and chiming in. Is that the lion? Oh, yes. Yes, it is the lion. Sorry, I'm trying to answer group chat and Bill 101. Hello, how's it going? And everybody else's chat at the same time. MMO Hippie said, "I Pally." Yes, yes. Okay, that's. I thought that's who it was. Frog Pally. Yeah, I think. And now I got sidetracked. Kind of forgot what the hell I was saying. But we were talking about anxiety and stuff. And I am very familiar with anxiety. I'm well aware of it. Like I said, sometimes I'll play it up, sometimes I'll try to hide it. Because I think anxiety is kind of funny. Oh crap. That alarm is bad news. I forgot something important. But I'll just have to try to get to it later. My tip, if you are polite, no one will be bothered by you. This is true. This is true, yeah, because I always tell people, like, okay, I drive for Uber and stuff, and I always tell passengers, is like, look, hey, if you need me to go a different way, a different route or anything, just ask. If you're polite about it, I'll do just about anything you want, as long as it's legal, you know? Not gonna, of course, run red lights and run over pedestrians to get 10 points or anything. But if they say, hey, can you take this route because I prefer it? Sure. Can you avoid the highway because I'm terrified of the highway? Sure, you know? It's just when they start yelling at me that I'm like, I completely shut them out and do whatever I want because they're going to yell anyway, you know? But I agree. Thoth, Bobo, Soul, Fez, I have great anxiety too. I have for as long as I remember. Pay more attention to my EQ tunes than my real self. Yes, yes. I think I pay more attention to EQ over my real life half the time, because real life kind of sucks. In real life, I'm broke. You know, I'm afraid to kill bugs half the time. I would go and get it, but I don't want to like completely derail the whole stream. But I actually own one of those little long stick thingies with the gentle bristles at the end that lets you catch, oh, something's fighting us, catch a spider just so you can release it back into the wild without hurting it. Have I killed bugs before? Hell yes. You're in my house. So I reserve the right to squish you. But do I like doing it? And do I get joy out of it? No, I don't. I feel kind of dirty afterwards. Like I'm a shitty person. So, yeah, I try not to. I try to always move out of the way for like squirrels and stuff. Not so much birds because they poop on your car. Look at the size of that bed. I'm a gnome here. let me actually make this default so I chat in group. Okay. Let's see if it works now. Okay, so you can hear everything live. All right, awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to multitask. I wonder if we could kill some of these guys. Yeah, they're white. Why not? Let's try it. Super scared of spiders until I learned about them. You know what I really don't like? Are silverfish. Some people call them house scorpions. Those things are so gross. They're so long. They've got like the billion legs and everything. Really don't like them. But I'm told that they're beneficial, that they kill other bugs. So I have to stop killing them because I would always spray them with something when I'd see them. Because like I said, they kind of terrified me. So yeah. Sesglal, I hope I'm saying your name right. Feel free to, you know, just roll on any of the loot. Just hit always greed or whatever in the filter. And I'm just going to let everything automatically go to auto roll. And, you know, whoever gets stuff gets stuff. The Fang 93, hello people of the internet. Hey Fang, how's it going? If you really want to get my attention, by the way, and I'm not reading your text, there is super chats. You know, that would be a great way to like say hey, support me, and it will for sure get my attention. I will always try to reply to a super chat. Even if I don't see it like immediately, I will notice it. Bill said, oh, okay. Switched from Shaman to SK. I was super scared of okay, I already read that part. Avoid killing insects, especially spiders and nice bugs. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, for me it depends. I'm a lot less sympathetic when it comes to cockroaches. Even though I'm also aware that even cockroaches do serve a purpose. They do help in the decomposition of things. And that's actually kind of a good thing because you don't want, you know, stuff to just rot forever. You want it to decompose. It turns into soil. Soil is good. So yeah, I eventually learned that, okay, even roaches have a thing, have a purpose. Because I used to be hell-bent on like, no, roaches are just nasty. They serve no purpose at all. They all need to die. I was like, death to all roaches. But I'm not like that anymore. I mean, I might still kill them if I see them in my place, but, you know, at least I don't think that they're all completely useless. Not to mention other animals will eat them, like, so they support the whole life cycle thing, you know? Do I have a favorite duo combo to run with mercenaries, of course. I don't know. I play I've played just about every, like, combo. What I really do like, though, especially like if I'm starting on a new TLP server, pardon, I will often do a mage with an enchanter. Because, you know, the enchanter can slow and debuff things. They can also buff the group and the pets. There's also clarity. There's also making jewelry, so you know, can buff your intelligence a little bit more with jewelry and stuff. And hit points. Okay, Yunkle. Yeah, we are inviting openly anybody that's interested. There's no, you know, level requirement or anything. I just want people to come on and have a good time and chill. I don't want anybody getting mad at anybody. I don't want anybody getting political or philosophical or anything. I just want, like, everybody to just chill out and kill pixels and try to have a nice time, because that's what I try to be about. I've had some bad moments in Everquest back in the day, because there were times where people would be like, your paladin doesn't have enough hit points, he can't group with us, or, you know, just this or that. And they're just like, really, man? Come on. It's a game. And if people want to do raids in the guild, if anybody wants to appoint themselves like a raid coordinator or something like that, they'd be welcome to. The only request I have is that never ever, like, try to make someone feel like sucky or bad if they did not want to raid. Like if they just wanted to play their low level alt or something, you know? I once got kicked out of a guild just because I didn't want to raid that day. And, you know, they had no idea, like, if I was going through something and then just couldn't deal with all that other stuff. And I just wanted to be kind of alone and just kill a few things alone. And they're just like, you're not at the guild raid, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I didn't know it was mandatory. And they're like, no, not mandatory, but... And then they booted me because they thought I was talking back and whatever. This is your officer. I'm like, okay, it's still a game, dude. And yeah, they kicked me. So I'm like, okay, I'll make my own guild. Thank you very much. You didn't get kicked. They lost a cool member. Aw, thanks, man. You are awesome. You are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. It just, again, I try to just be nice and stuff. I like to try to be how I want others to be. And I know that that's a lot to ask. So I try not to ask it, because I feel like that's selfish. Oh, somebody leveled up. I don't know if it was me or not. I think it might have been the cleric. Yeah, hey, the cleric got 65. Woo woo. Awesome. You didn't... wait. Sun Eater said, End Dragon, what is your preference to boxing combo? I remember being kicked out of a WoW guild for winning a loot roll against an officer. Really? They kicked you out for winning a loot roll against an officer. That is bogus. Really bogus. Oh my god, how petty can you be? What was the guild officer, like 5 years old? I mean, it's just the most childish, infantile nonsense in the world. Again, it's still a game. I love the game. I'm obsessed with the game to an unhealthy excuse me, to an unhealthy level, but it is a game. How's the warrior doing the tanking? The warrior, I don't know. Let me look to see what's going on here actually. Okay, yeah, the warrior is an ogre tank here, and it's a mercenary, and they seem to be doing very well because I have them set as main tank. Yeah, Kima Buck. What about Sasquale's guy? Is he a warrior too? You know, if that's a warrior, it might be a Froglock warrior. I think they should actually be the main tank. Main tank. Because they are red to me. They're like higher level. And yeah. I didn't even remember that. I'm like, but okay, you're asking about my duos, like what I like to play, boxing and stuff. Yeah, so mage and chanter, of course, they make a great team. If I'm 3 boxing, sometimes mage and chanter and shaman, because I like to have a shaman, especially on a TLP server, because they get alchemy to make potions. You know, and that way if I do solo sometimes, or if I start making alts like I always do, the alts can have some Spirit of the Wolf potions, and Spirit of the Wolf can help save your life. Okay, yeah. Sun Eater, I understand. Still trying to read chat and play at the same time. I kind of wish I could get like a little thing that automatically reads all the comments in my ear. Warrior could be pretty good. I don't know about a player warrior, but they're versatile. They have good DPS and good tanking skills. They are better tanks now than they used to be because now they have a lot of extra things for aggro. So yeah, they can hold aggro better than they used to. Taunt, I think, is stronger. There's also weapons that could, you know, increase anger. If they grab some potion and use Scorpion's Agony, that not only has a nice direct damage effect, but it also increases aggro and anger. So yeah. Hey, we got 9 people watching. Awesome. Almost everyone's chatting. That makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Did I just level up? Woohoo! My monk is 64. I actually have a couple of different monks. Grando Reaper, oh my god. You didn't even say anything, you just sent me 20 bucks. I love you, man. Thank you. I'd say today's a good day. My game just crashed. Protect me. Ah. Oh, okay. Where are you anyway? I don't even see you. Okay, I see you now. You're over here. Yes, this Susklal pass crashed. So yes, don't worry. I've got you safe here, man. I'll wait here until you disappear. Actually, I gotta wait until you log back in, I guess. Try to close the window if you still have a window up for Everquest. Try to force close it, um, because the sooner you could try to log back in, the sooner it'll kick you out so you can log back in. Because that happens to me a couple of times. Bill 101, thanks for the invite to the guild. Just went all access, so still learning all the ins and outs. Are you? Oh, Son is asking Bill what class he's playing so far. Okay. I'm getting confused that there's all these different conversations going on, but I don't mind. Don't worry. Okay, I think I'm going to set myself to puller. And I'm going to go and grab something to kill while we wait for Sisquall to come and relog. There we go. I wonder if you are Link dead, do you still get XP? Oh, there we go. He just crashed out, so he should be logging back in shortly. Yeah, a necromancer is pretty good for soloing and stuff. I have a couple of necromancers. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll make like a mage, an enchanter, and a necromancer and 3-box them. Just a bunch of casters. You know, because sometimes it's nice to have a class that could snare too. And then I'll get like a warrior mercenary to tank, and a cleric mercenary, and then a rogue mercenary. And it ends up just being a very good, well-rounded group. Yeah, sometimes I think people are new too, and then I realize that they've been playing more, possibly more than me, and they know way more than I do. And I'm like, wow, now I'm the dummy. But if they say they're new to the server, I still try to help them out a lot because, you know, I have all my trade skills and I can make them jewelry and stuff. Oh, I need to refresh my poison. The Fang said that their highest level guy is 6. Hey, that's fine. I'm glad you're checking out the game and that you're enjoying watching. And again, if you're on Throne of Eye and you want to join the guild, I don't care if you've just started playing today for the first time. You're more than welcome. And, you know, I'm hoping that guild mates can help answer questions when you want, you know, if you have. It's no big deal, really. All right, welcome back, Sisklal. It's, I'm glad you made it back. You know what? We gotta kill those other guys. So let's try to head to the other room where they spawn, because they should be up by now. I'm trying to wonder, like, I think they're over this way, right? I'm not sure. Could be wrong. Brands, yes, brands is what we need to kill. Okay. Oh wow, we have a ring that dropped. I don't really need this ring. Ring of Thundering Spirits. I don't know. I'll try to give it to Sisklal and see if he could take it. Yeah, it looks like he can. Ah, I gotta heal him. He's getting messed up. Oh, I think I know what I did wrong. Let me turn off Puller for a second. There we go. That's why he was getting beat up. Sorry about that, Sisklal. I had Puller on and your mercenary was still like in another room. You know what? Let's take out this fire guy in the corner before we try those, because he might aggro and I'd rather kill him because at least we could get him solo right now. As always, overly careful. If they're journeyman apprentice, wait, what? Oh, here we go. Let's just take these guys out now. Oh, will we get just one, or is he gonna get both? No, of course we got both. These guys run funny. So as a reminder, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time or 7 p.m. New York City time, whatever is easier to remember, that's when I have my regular live stream, and we're going to be level 60 and grouping up with viewers like you. And if none of the regulars show up, I'll just group with whoever does show up. Even if, you know, those characters end up being not level 60, I could dust off one of my newbies or something to help out. And it's, you know, I'm just going to say it's like first come, first serve. Like, whoever is there first to join will get a chance to join. Unfortunately, if there's more than 5 people, because of course I'll be 1 and the max is 6, right? So if there's more than 5 people, then someone's going to be not able to be grouped. I don't know, like maybe one day if we start getting like too many all the time, we could just try to have 2 groups or something and maybe make up a little raid and try to imagine, like, hey, what's something very difficult that we want to try, you know? But hopefully nothing too heavy or serious, because it's hard enough just to run the stream without it being all like crazy, you know? Yeah, it's a good time to level up, Bill, with the experience bonus. It's like I already got a couple of levels just here. And sure, it's a hot zone, but still, wow. I'm 64. I think I was 62. I'm not even sure. I'm not paying a whole lot of attention to the game. Like I said, is because I'm doing the stream. But I am happy that I got the cleric up. Ooh, I just remembered. I think I have level 65 cleric spells I could try to memorize. Yes, I do. Hand of Virtue. Sweet. Oh. It's nice. This tank is doing such a good job that I don't need to heal a whole lot, which is awesome because I really am so distracted that I think everybody would die if they had to count on me. Holy Light. Memorize Holy Elixir. Alright. And try to find out what we're fighting. There it is. Sorry, I'm being slow. Okay. I'm gonna try to cast the Hand of Virtue on everybody. Hopefully I can get it done before this fight is over. There we go. I don't know if Sesklal has it or not. Okay, I'm gonna try to heal. All right, good. Sun Eater says Ogre, Ixar, and Dark Elf still have best racial innate skills, in my opinion. I don't know. I like that fire breath thing the Drakens get. I know it's not great, but it's something, and it can be kind of fun. You know, sure, you got to unlock it and all that stuff. But when the Draken first came out, I liked playing them, and you know, trying to unlock the max fire breath ability that they get, because they're the only ones that get it. Although I do believe that there is a quest that a non-Draken can do in Crescent Reach, where they get some sort of amulet or whatever that lets them do the fire breath also. So if you do it, you can trigger it. MMO Hippie said nothing game breaking on TLPs in the early eras are, but once AAs kick in, are basically the same. Yeah, I like it when everybody's kind of the same. Just because, I mean, it sort of makes the whole gameplay suck. because then it's like, if you want to be any kind of a warrior or a tank, be an ogre, you know, and don't be a high elf. If you want to be a cleric, you know, maybe be a high elf or uh, you know, one of the other higher wisdom people. It's like, if you want to be a mage, be a gnome. It's just, you know, it made humans kind of pointless because they didn't have the best stats of anything. But some folks still played humans just because, which was kind of amazing to me. I mean, halflings had that XP bonus, didn't they? Back in the day. Stop with the gnome hate. Oh my god. You guys are chaotic evil, I swear. A Krieger! Kill the Krieger. I think everybody that starts like hating on gnomes is gonna get a parcel full of beetle dung or something. I'm just gonna have to find some. I'm sure it could be foraged somewhere. I've got a bowl of poo. I remember playing back when people used to RP a little bit too. It was kind of funny. I had a couple of people, like, I was playing like I think a half-elf druid, and there was in Quanos Hills and Blackborough, and a couple of my group mates pledged their swords to me or something. It was kind of weird and funny. It was just this whole RP thing they were doing. I'm glad we stopped for a second so I have time to heal the tank. Let me cast more buffs on everybody too. Do the shielding buff, because I don't know if I still have that up. No, I don't. I don't even have my mana buffs anymore. Yeah, I used to play on Zev server, which was merged with Drizzle Row, and I don't know what it was merged with after that. I think it might still say Drizzle Row on there, but I'm not sure. Spell focus. I'm casting the group spell focus, but I'm the only caster in the group. That's funny. I guess I could use poison, because I'm letting the cleric, you know, hit stuff a little bit with their hammer. They have an intricate hammer. I mean, our guild could probably use some clerics. Maybe if anybody wants to play one. I would just never actually ask anyone to, because we can very easily replace clerics with mercenaries. But if somebody really enjoys it for whatever reason, then have at it, you know. You're welcome to play one if you'd like. I'm gonna look for stuff to kill Sisquall, so maybe you can move up a little bit and then sit back down. Feel free to sit out of a fight if you need to until your endurance comes back. I don't think as a cleric that I have any kind of endurance buff regen or anything. But if you need to sit out of a fight, you can. I'm not going to be upset or anything. I'm just trying to help, you know? Ah, we're down to 7. 7 viewers. Ha 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 ha. 7. I think Grando just logged in long enough to like drop money on me and then he left. That's kind of funny. I was like, but I don't mind. I really don't mind. You get no complaints from me, sir. No, you don't. Again, if anybody really wants to support the channel and what I do, feel free to always leave a super thanks anytime. It's a good way to get noticed in the chat. Uh-oh, I wonder if Sisquall got crashed again. Oh no, he moved. Okay. I wonder if we killed everything already. I think maybe we did. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go in another room and kill other things. I think because these are all gone. And we'll kill things in another room for a bit and then we'll come back again. So just remember, we got to go up the blue carpet stairs. Because none of the other ones have really stairs like that. Got to eat the blue carpet. Oh, we got 2. Sisquall, are you enjoying playing a berserker? Is it everything you imagined it would be? Also, if you get the chance, let me know what weapon you're using, what sword. Because maybe if I, you know, if I know how to get you something better, I can. Linking it. Okay, cool. Because like I said, I don't mind crafting things for guildies and stuff. Oh, you're liking it, but it's hard. Yeah. Well, I mean, you as you get kind of a lot of skills because you get the skills to make your axes, your throwing axes. And then you get to snare stuff. That is one thing I like about Berserker is snaring stuff. Yeah, snares are awesome. Stun, movement speed, threat reduce. Oh, really? Interesting. Thanks for the poison, Fez. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I put a lot of poison in the guild. I also mailed poison to a bunch of people in the guild, like through the parcel system. I really like giving people poison. Sorry, I'm just being creepy. Oh, let's kill these guys down here first. You going all the way to 120? Who is going all the way to 120? Jeff Arnetta asked if said you going all the way to 120. I'm not sure if they're talking to me or if they're talking to someone else in the chat. I don't want to just assume anymore because people are having their own conversations in there. I don't know if it is addressed to me, I don't know if I'll ever make it to 120. My highest level character is Fezzelwig, my gnome mage, and they are 94 now, I believe. Okay, thanks for clearing that up, Jeff. Yeah, my highest level guy is Fezzelwig. He is level 94. But the thing is, I'm not a big fan of the higher end gameplay. Stuff just gets too frustrating. You just lose so much XP when you die, and then you barely gain any when you win. Mostly with Fez, I've been doing a lot of Overseer. And Overseer is getting me more XP now on Fez than going around killing stuff or doing quests. So really, I kind of leave Fez in POK, doing Overseer, and I play lower level alts that are actually fun to play. Because I'm just not having that much fun in the higher end anymore. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Overseer at first, to be honest. But I've been getting into it more because I'm noticing the XP is getting better. It seems like the more you do Overseer, the more you start getting better XP. So, yeah. You know, and I recently learned how important it is to do the conversions where you take 3 commons and turn them into a uncommon. Then you take 3 uncommons, you turn them into a rare. Then you take 3 rares and you turn them into an elite. You know, and the elites, you know, they got the best bonuses and skills and stuff. And I've also noticed how the different bonuses work on stuff. Like one will have a 5 in crafting, and one will have a 3 in harvesting, stuff like that. And that helps you have a better chance of completing harvesting quest or a crafting quest and all that stuff. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it. Yeah, I like doing videos in relation to crafting skills, and I noticed I don't see a whole lot of other YouTubers doing that, like, you know, as far as EverQuest YouTubers go. So I feel I'm a little bit more unique in that way. Not that I'm trying to be special. I just like that every YouTuber that does EverQuest has something different to contribute, you know? That way someone has a reason to want to watch me, and then they'll have a reason to watch some of the others, like Hammock J. And why do I always mention him? Well, you know, I do like his stuff, and it's one of the few that I remember. I need to watch a couple others and try to remember their handles. It's like that's just one that's sort of easier for me to remember. But I've watched a bunch of other ones too. I think there's one called Iron Blaze or something. I don't know if any of them watch my stuff. If they do, great. If they don't, that's okay too. YouTube is a big place, you know? Maybe we'll kill a couple of more and then we'll go back to the other room and try to find those others to complete our quest here. Because nothing's worse than just standing around the hot zone not getting XP. Hoser 321 said that's hardcore. I'm not sure what you mean by that's hardcore, like what I said or what was stated that was hardcore. But thank you. You're the only one I ever found that did video on spell research. Awesome! Woohoo, go me for being unique. You know what? Spell research isn't as popular as it used to be. I could say that for sure. Because there was a time when you needed to do spell research to get some spells. And it's, I'm not gonna lie, spell research is an absolute pain in the ass. Okay, let's start heading back towards the other room because I'm hoping they spawned now and maybe we could finish this quest because we only got one more Brand Krieger left to kill. But yeah, TLPs, they can use research for sure. I agree. Because before POK, you know, and plain knowledge in the library, spell research, even though it is a pain in the ass, it is probably super useful over there, you know? Like, and while I do my research on Throne of Eye, it's still going to be useful there because they, you know, on the TLPs, they use the newer research with all the inks and the quills and all that nonsense. I could try to do a research thing for P99 because I know how to do that research too, but there's two things stopping me. One, I really hate the old research and I don't really look forward to going back to P99. And two, I don't know, I feel like anybody from P99 would probably abso-freaking-lutely hate me and my channel. Just because I don't really do a whole lot that's, you know, P99 friendly or whatever. I try to bring it up, you know, I try to say, hey, you know, this recipe or something might work on P99 too because it's a really old recipe and this and that. But I just feel like I probably wouldn't be their cup of tea because I love multi-boxing, which you're not supposed to do on P99. I love mercenaries. Mercenaries are like awesome. I think they're a godsend. I wish they came sooner. And a lot of people from like P99 hate mercenaries and hate, you know, just all the conveniences that we enjoy here on Live EQ. They probably feel like it's not challenging or this or that. But at the same time, I don't feel like it's super challenging to play the same game over and over without any new expansions at all. You know, it's just like you're stuck in the same time of EverQuest where it's like the original and Kunark and Velius and that's it. I mean, come on, you've had to have done everything like 100 times already now. Because it just makes the world so much smaller. So I get bored. Like on like P99 stuff, I get really bored after a while. And I hate the how long it takes to get around and stuff. Like the boats and all that. It just kind of drives me insane. I never cared for the long, grueling boat rides. I was really happy when they added the translocators at the docks where you could be conveniently teleported from one dock to the other. That was a great idea. I also liked how the boat mechanics work for Yakesha. You click on the boat and boom, you're there. It's just like a door. It works like a door or a zone in or a teleport. It's just boom. You click on the door of the boat and there, you're there. That's how all the boats should work. I don't need that whole sailing voyage thing. Do I have some nice memories of it from back in the day? I've got a couple, you know, chatting with other people on the boat and, you know, friendly conversation and stuff, and, you know, dangling my little rod and hook off the side of the boat to try to catch some fish. Sure. But I also have a lot of bad memories where I fell off the damn boat and I drowned. And getting my body back was impossible because who the hell knows where it ended up in that zone. So, yeah. It wasn't my favorite thing with the boats. Does anybody, I don't know if anybody remembers this, but okay. In the Cunark, when Cunark came out and you're getting the bloated belly, which was that dilapidated ship going to the evil outpost, right? I believe it was called the bloated belly. Oh no, you pulled one and there's one over there. So there was a graphics problem with the bloated belly where half of the ship wouldn't appear, like half of the ship was invisible. Yeah, Hoser, I'm aware that the Necros could summon corpses, but you had to find a Necro willing to help you and do that. And sometimes you had to pay them to do it. And, you know, sometimes you meet nice Necro and they're like, yeah, I'll do it for you. I'll be there in 5 minutes. And other times you meet one where they're very money motivated and they're only going to do it for so much and you don't have that much. So it could suck. But yeah, there was a graphics bug with the bloated belly. If you had a Radeon video card as opposed to an Nvidia card, and half the boat was like missing, and it made it very difficult to ride that damn boat because you couldn't see it. You had to just hope you were getting on one of the rafters on that boat, and then you just didn't want to move. Hey, 65! I hit 65, and I got my toy surprise. Awesome. And let's see if I... Intricate. What cape am I using? Oh, that's... I don't know, that's kind of crappy. I think a combatant's cloak will probably be better. It has more hit points, so yeah, what the hell, I'll take it. Gonna put that on. Yeah, sorry, Sisquall, I'm getting my quest rewards. Hey, my cleric is at 66 now. That's pretty cool. Intricate, flawed, okay. So I get an intricate belt, so that's an upgrade for the cleric too. Nice. Upgrades for everybody. I hope you managed to get the quest reward too, Sisquall. Did you get it or no? Let me know. Bloodied Berserker's Blade. Oh, okay. You did link the weapon. That is a nice weapon. That is a very nice weapon. Wow. Pretty cool. Okay, awesome. Congrats. So I think with that, I am going to take a bit of a break. I hope that's okay with you, Sisquall. I'm just a little. I get tired. My voice gets tired, and yeah. Oh, we got 9 viewers again. That's pretty cool. But again, I wanted to just say, like, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time or New York City time. And you're more than welcome to come and check out the stream. I'm going to be grouped with players in the guild and all that. Level 60. It's going to be a level 60 group. I don't know where we're going yet. I don't know if it's going to be a hot zone or what. But it should be a good time. And yeah. Don't forget, I also have a Patreon. If you'd like to support the channels and you like what I do, you want to see my videos 2 weeks early and commercial free, the Patreon is for you. If you just want to support me a little bit, you could become a YouTube channel member and have access to custom badges and emojis and, I don't know, bragging rights. You know, you also have my eternal gratitude. And if you're either a Patreon member or a YouTube member, you get access to our super secret Discord channel where we chat and talk and yes, things like that. Sun Eater, thank you for showing it. All you know, we have some fun over there too. Chilling and talking, and sometimes we'll share memes. And I'm trying to get it to do more. Like, you know, I even did like song of the day, which I don't always remember to do song of the day. I need to get on that. Game over. I want to try to make more emojis. It's just a matter of finding the time, and maybe this weekend, if I do take some time off, I can also try to work on. I wanted to make t-shirt designs. I wanted to make more emojis. There's so much art stuff I wanted to do. Part of me just wants to go and throw money at somebody and say, make this for me, please. And part of me wants to do it myself, because maybe that'll mean that much more to people if I say, I did it myself. You know? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. You know, would you be more apt to purchase like a shirt or something if it was something I did, like my art from these own hands, or if I just throw money at someone who's actually good at art and drawing and does stuff instead that's related in some way to the channel? Like, I thought, you know, having like a one or two designs in relation to Dabria and Dildaf, because they're like stars of the channel, even though I know I haven't done a video in a minute. And I'm going to work on that this weekend. Going to do the new Dabria Dildaf Rogue Adventures video this weekend. So yeah. But other things too, like, you know, oops, all javelins and just other moments that we had like on the channel. I think it's better to support the artist. Well, I mean, I could be considered an artist too. And like, you know, I'm actually asking for support. But yeah, if you because if people buy shirts, they would be supporting me, but they would also be supporting an artist, because I would be throwing money at the artist to make the stuff for me for the channel. So yeah, you would be supporting two people then, not just me. You'd be supporting the artist too. Every time I'm going to start a campaign with my friends, I pay one to paint my character. Yes. Yeah, yeah. That's neat that you pay someone to paint your character. Maybe I'll do a little bit of both. Maybe I'll make a couple of designs myself, and maybe I'll also find a really good artist. There's an artist I have in mind. He's done work for me before, and I really love his stuff. And so maybe I'll hit him up uh, and see if he'll help me out again. I don't know if he's still out there. I mean, for all I know, he might be gone. You know, I don't know if his site and stuff is still going to be there because I haven't talked to him in a long time. Uh, but it's someone I had met through Fiverr. Remember Fiverr, guys? That site where you pay people to do odd jobs for you. There were a lot of good artists on Fiverr, though. My theme song that everybody likes, because a lot of people have said, "Hey, I like this theme song." That's Fiverr. There was an artist, a musician on Fiverr, who custom made that music for me. I told him what I wanted, how I wanted it to sound, and after a couple of days, they sent me this file, and I'm like, "Oh my god, it's perfect! No notes!" I was surprised. I was very happily surprised. They did a really good job on that. So yeah, yeah. I think sometimes paying someone who's good at something, a specific something, is better because you get a better quality thing. And again, like, so yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'm better at delegating than I am at actually doing stuff. I'm better at finding good people to do the work for me than to actually do the work. Does that mean I'd be like a good CEO or something? I don't know. I think CEOs are overrated. I think you could just have like someone who gets paid like everybody else that can delegate. Um, but at the same time, maybe if they're not getting like insane $1 billion CEO wages, then cut them a little slack too. Like if they don't screw up, you know, just say, well, it was a group effort. We all screwed up. So maybe that's why they get so much money because if they screw up, it becomes like a bigger issue. But I don't know. I don't see that. I see a lot of things where like $1 billion CEO screws up big, gets fired, but they give him like this massive fat package severance, uh, you know, just to fire him, just so they could fire him. I'm like, really? Hire me. I'll botch your company and run it into the ground, and you could give me a sweet golden parachute too. I'd love that. So, you ship to Brazil? I don't know. I would probably find some, uh, print to order company online, and then hopefully they would be able to ship worldwide or something. Again, I don't know. I would have to check. But I would love it. I would love it if people from all over the world started wearing T-shirts that say Fezzelwig on it or something. That would be funny. Thank you, Sasquale, for joining me on this. I appreciate you. I hope you got some good XP and you got up a couple of levels. You would use it to the gym. That's awesome. Have a bunch of other gym people with like Fezzelwig shirts. So I'm losing my voice a little bit. Almost 69. Awesome. So I'll disband the group so you can go and and you can do your thing. And we'll group again sometime. I just need a break. I need to rest and relax my voice because it's going, and I'm just gonna. You don't want to hear me coughing nonstop. That's gonna suck. But thanks everybody for watching. Remember again, there's a Patreon. You could join as a member. You could always leave a super like on any one of my videos or a super thanks on any one of my videos. You could leave a super chat on any live stream, and it all helps me out, and it's all going to go towards making everything better and getting better stuff, getting better gear, and maybe going towards paying artists to do cool art for cool shirts and stuff. So, thanks again, everybody. Have a great day, a great holiday weekend. I'll see you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time or New York City time for the next live stream. Peace.